This is Will.
This is Alex.
Welcome back to another episode of They Mostly Come Out of Me. All right, welcome back, everyone. Before we get too into it, Alex is here too.
Yeah, we're all here.
You might notice that we're audio is a little weird again. Well, the microphone we just bought for the podcast pooped out on us. It took a giant poopy.
It lasted a grand spanking total.
Oh, one recording.
Of one recording, which is quality.
That is quality stuff.
That's exactly what you look for when you buy a new electronic.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You look for, like, one use total. It's great. So we are recording on one microphone again. Hopefully we sound okay. Sorry again for the technical issues. Sorry for being gone. I think we're just cursed.
Apparently.
I think this podcast is cursed now. It has the microphone curse.
Apparently.
So I'm hoping we sound okay. We're gonna do the recording this way because we just need to record this.
Listen, the content has to be made.
It has to be made.
The sausage has to be made. Okay?
And we have to tell people about this crazy ass movie we watched.
Yes, and we have to tell you
to go
like, comment, subscribe.
Listen, we have like a few hundred, like probably 200 episodes with really good audio quality.
Yeah.
You know, we had good mics until this started happening. And then the past few episodes, we don't have the greatest audio quality, but it's fine.
It's fine.
We're making do. But we do need you to go like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you're listening to. Mm-hmm. If you like our reviews, really helps out the podcast. Helps us buy better microphones for the podcast that don't break in one single use. Keeps the lights on in the podcast studio, so we really appreciate it. Also, not that we're getting paid anything, but anyway,
we do this for the love of the game.
We also do recommendations every 5 episodes.
Which the episode after this
is a recommendation.
It is one of you lucky people, Blackwater Media. You are getting Exorcism. Or Exorcismo.
Exorcismo. Are we going to start announcing it, or are we just doing this one episode?
No, we're announcing it.
Okay.
It's Exorcismo by, well, it's not by, but it has Paul Naschy. It's another Paul Naschy joint. I say this even though he doesn't direct them, but he...
Paul Naschy.
And it's another Exorcist ripoff. It is our third...
As long as it's as badass as Abby, because the Abby legitimately, hands down, has the coolest exorcism scene I've ever seen, and I mean cool. I mean cool because the exorciser, the fucking priest, does not give a single shit about that demon.
I like Abby because there's no point during the exorcism when you feel any danger whatsoever.
No, that priest is not in danger at all.
He's got
and
it.
He's not going to die.
So this is our third
because the
Exorcist ripoff. Okay. So you're getting that the next episode.
Yes. So look forward to that. We do one every 5 episodes, so please get them in. Post them on social media. Post them on YouTube. Doesn't matter. Get those in. We will do them. We'll add them to the list. If they're older, we'll get them to them sooner. But if they're in the future, then we'll get to them in that year. Just so you know. Let's get into Death Spa.
Oh, okay.
The exfoliating Death Spa.
So this movie in Europe and Asia, was.
I love the title. And
we're the second time it's happened.
We're over a few minutes, so it's fine with regulations. We can call it this.
Yeah, this is the second time we've had a movie, by the way, where it did this thing. Okay. Because once upon a time we had a movie.
Because wasn't that called the same thing?
We had Howling 2.
Yeah.
Okay? Which was, I don't remember what it was called in the U.S. But in Europe, it was called Werewolf Bitch.
Yeah, that's right. Okay? That's right. Werewolf Bitch. Howling 2 is incredible.
Another masterpiece cinema.
If you want to go watch one of the craziest fucking movies you've ever seen, go watch fucking Howling 2.
And this movie... The title in Europe and Asia is Witch Bitch.
Witch Bitch. Which actually kind of makes sense. But I mean a little bit, because it's not a witch, but she's She's a ghost. She's
Ghost bitch?
She's a ghost. So ghost poltergeist bitch.
Poltergeist bitch. Gym bitch.
Jim haunted Jim bitch.
So yeah, Death Spa. It's another like killer workout.
Yes. Well,
we have another horny.
I wouldn't say like killer workout, but
No.
it is based on a.
This is
a gym.
Supernatural.
Yes.
This movie, I think this is gonna be a rambler.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. I mean, the plot's super simple.
You say that.
Well, okay, so
That's a lie. That's a horrible lie.
No. Because like on
paper,
on,
sure.
Like, on like surface level, if you just tell people what it's about,
Yeah, if you have to give like
if you have like a brief synopsis,
one sentence,
it's pretty easy to like explain what it's actually about. But what happens in the movie
it's not simple.
that's a little bit more complicated.
And getting there.
But I'm saying like the actual like surrounding plot is basically just a guy owns a gym and shit starts happening to his gym,
Which is linked to his
dead wife.
His dead wife and her brother.
Yes, who runs the computer system in the gym.
Yes, and it's a very advanced gym.
Oh, it looks like a fucking.
It looks like a spaceship. It looks like something out of Star Trek. Everything runs on like keypads and key cards.
Right.
There's like automated computer announcements.
Well, and there's weird like computer motorized workout equipment.
Yeah.
And stuff that hooks into the wall so they can digitally adjust the weights,
Everything.
which is insane.
Yeah, and it's all like the machines talk to you.
Yes.
Like it's all very extra stylized, crazy shit.
All while kind of... I know this is kind of a wild comparison, okay?
Really?
I understand this. I'm not going to lie, like, the fruit juice stand part of it kind of reminded me of the gym from Power Rangers.
I mean, a lot of the colors here
are, like, very similar.
It's very Power Rangers-esque, but yeah, the fruit... Okay, so there's like a fruit juice stand where they have like a charcuterie board of salad.
Yeah,
remember that?
And during the party they have sushi.
Yeah, but I thought that was a different one.
That's the same one.
But yeah, there's that one, and then there's the sushi chefs. There's also like they serve like health drinks.
I know we say this a lot, but this is like one of the most like 80s looking movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, it's very it's
so 80s that it's
there's so many scenes of this it's like an aerobics class, but they're doing like fully choreographed flash dancing,
which is weird because it's a
gym, right?
It's an aerobics class, but they're doing a choreographed dance, and the teacher of the class is not doing that choreographed dance.
He's just like doing whatever.
So they already know what to do,
Yeah.
apparently. It's not like a normal aerobics class where you just...
It's great.
Because they just know.
It's fantastic.
It's weird. Anyway, weird shit starts happening. So the guy has to investigate, and there's like... detectives get involved, and there's like a whole... other conspiracy thing that happens.
There's a thing with his lawyer.
Yeah, and it just goes a lot of places. So this is going to be a rambler because, like, holy shit.
Let's talk about the...
I do want to, before you get into it, if you like crazy 80s movies that, like, do shit that, like,
I would say
is, like, off the wall,
if you
watch
like
this movie.
Crazy movies in general...
Go watch this movie.
You have to see this.
Yeah. Go watch this movie before listening to our review. Because, you're going to see some crazy shit.
There was multiple times when we sat watching this with, like, our arms in the air, jaw open, just, like, in awe of what we were watching.
Well, the choices made in it are so odd and, like, unhinged. I honestly couldn't believe it. I was in awe of, like, the stuff they decided to do in this movie. And
it keeps getting crazier.
And, like, the places they go is just... It's nuts.
Yeah.
So if you're into that kind of stuff, like, just crazy... There's some body horror stuff. There's some, like, explosions, lots of blood, and, like...
Crazy deaths.
Yeah, if you're, like... into like those insane endings, like I mean, I know this is an extreme comparison too, but like Dead Alive and stuff like that. Like just like off the wall, huge endings that like just go places. I would encourage you to go watch this movie before listening to this review. But with that being said, let's get into it. What did you want to talk about first?
I do love just the way they introduced the title.
Oh yeah, like just a weird lightning storm.
Well, because it's like it's the sign for the health spa, and it's Star Body Health Spa.
Yeah,
and like lightning keeps striking, and the words like some of the words get like knocked out. Like the power gets knocked out.
Of course.
And it spells Death Spa.
Yeah. Deathspa. Yeah.
Which is very much kind of on brand for the movie and how just everything's extra.
Yeah.
Everything's stylized. Mm-hmm. Like there's... I mean...
Well, and it's also weird... with how stylized you say it is, the way this movie is filmed, it goes into like weird over the shoulder, like almost like found footage, not found footage, but like, you know how it's like a body cam like kind of style sometimes, or it'll go, like do extreme close-ups and it'll be like very dramatic. Sometimes it'll like be filmed like an after school special or like a 90s like
I was gonna say like episode of like Cops.
Yeah, but there's
like people talking and it's like a very clearly handheld person who's just like
there's a ton of different like
walking
film
around
styles they use, and there's like that scene at the end when the detective's talking to the smoothie lady right before shit goes down. And it's like these extreme close-ups, like a Miami Vice kind of fucking like thing, and he has like sunglasses.
He's got sunglasses,
like on, and he's like flirting with her, and then like it's her eyes like looking at him like in an extreme close-up, and it's all fucking stylized and shit. It's so weird.
Or like there's like one scene where after somebody dies a horrible violent death, it cuts back to the aerobics class. Yeah. And it's like the camera's like in the end of the room, and it's like them like on a dolly, they're like pulling it back, and people just keep like dancing in front of the camera as it like pulls all the way back.
Yeah, it's wild.
Lots of crazy little touches like that. And then of course I love our lady, Catherine. This movie's version of Rhonda.
Because every time it shows her, she's like bathed in fucking...
She looks like a Dungeons and
Fog
Dragons villain or something.
And she's always just laughing or saying something like maniacal or telling...
It'll just be like it'll be like a scene of someone dying, and then hard cuts are her like bathed in red, just like cackling.
Or telling her widow husband to join her in hell.
She makes it sound very casual.
Yes.
Which I do love.
We'll get to the deaths soon. I just want to go over everything else because the deaths are like the main thing you're here for, obviously.
And there's many.
Yes, there's a lot of deaths in this. I also wasn't expecting to see the guy from, was it Dawn of the old Dawn of the 70s?
Old Dawn of the Dead and
70s,
From Beyond.
Dawn of the Dead and From Beyond. He's in this movie and he's pretty good.
I think it's the mom from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes.
She's in this?
She's the one that dies in the locker, isn't it?
No. She actually does not die. But she is one of the two that, remember, gets attacked by the wall tiles. Oh,
right. Yeah, you're right.
And then her friend goes down to the Resident Evil basement.
Yes. And gets acid rained and fucking melts her fucking...
The temporarily blind girlfriend. She was in Hot Shots too. She's the baddie.
Oh my
god. Because that's a whole other preposterous thing in this movie.
Yeah, so what's weird is it's like a studio film, but it's not a studio film. Because
this is very...
I don't think a studio would touch this fucking movie.
I saw it had, according to, from what I saw, this had a budget of under $1 million, so it's definitely not in the...
It's not a studio movie.
But they do
there's no like studio logo that comes up.
Yeah.
They do a lot. I also love how innocently everything starts, because you get like that diving board scene where like the diving board just like comes apart. We do get like the woman being burned by the chlorine. And
it's like after she does her flash dance routine in the empty room, she goes to the spaceship sauna or whatever, and like weird gas starts coming out of the like ceiling, and we're like, what's going on? Is it really hot? What's happening? And she like can't open the door. And she smashes the door and does like a backflip.
And it's edited so weird.
And then
well, we find out later that someone had like put chlorine in there, and she got chemical burns.
So she got temporarily blinded, and she spends 90% of the movie with bandages on her eyes. And her boyfriend is our main guy.
Yep.
The widowed man.
Well, and her kind of a red herring is the brother that doesn't like that he's dating like a year after the death of his sister.
And they set it up almost right away, because like after this woman gets the chemical burns.
Oh, the brother, I mean, the guy immediately goes to the brother and is like, what did you do?
There's that scene where he's like sleeping or whatever, and you see a vision of a burned up wheelchair.
Yes.
It's like this sunset or sunrise, and it's just this burning, smoldering wheelchair.
Well, don't
we
also see Catherine like pouring, because she
a little later.
Well, because she killed herself by pouring gasoline all over herself, and he keeps getting visions of her like killing herself.
Later on in the movie, you see a vision of her actually pouring the gasoline on herself.
It's pretty crazy. But yeah, he kind of interrogates the brother a lot, and then
they have a very, antagonistic.
Well, I love it because after that chemical burn thing, that's when we get the detectives, and you get this, schlubby, fat, like unhealthy.
It's pizza and burgers and chili.
Yeah. Well, and he tries to drink like coffee, for instance, at the place, and he hates it because it's like healthy coffee. I guess, which is, I don't know if they were going for something like because of how he dies. I guess we could just talk about it now, but like
okay. There is because
it's a rambler, but like we can save it for later if you want. But
let's do the deaths in order. Because after this, what was the
first?
I'll say. We'll include the attempts.
Well, because the chlorine thing she didn't die.
Yeah, but we'll include the attempts, because after the chlorine thing, one of the other gym people is they're diving.
Yes. Well, and that's when the diving board comes apart.
And again, it's like this 30-second preposterous scene of like her in the water, and it's filmed like a music video. And then then you see like a screw unscrewing by itself on the diving board, and of course she's like diving off, and like at the last second it falls, and she just falls in the water.
Yeah. So nothing happens, and then like a bunch of
but the cops are there, and they're like, it's tampered with.
Yeah. Well, and a bunch of women start like showering.
There's a scene of 30 naked women.
If you haven't noticed by now, because we've already had a woman in the sauna, there is gratuitous nudity in this movie.
Extremely.
There's a lot of nudity in this movie.
Yeah, and everyone's
like full frontal. And
everyone who is nude is like glistening sweat and water.
Yes.
And yeah, they're all in the shower. And
like I thought
Killer
Workout was horny. Holy shit.
This has less dancing.
This one, yeah.
Killer Workout was just David Pryor has an aerobics fetish.
Yeah.
And in this, I think it's sweat and sodas.
Yeah.
Because they're all like showering, and the water, I guess, is like hot.
And so they start kind of getting burned, and then tiles start shooting out of
because the room is like. It's like a shower, and it's like these like random like color tile patterns.
And they start like shooting
at each
the girls.
Colored tile eventually just starts blasting at them.
At the women. And
hits them so hard.
That they get cut.
Yeah.
But none of them die.
No one dies.
So they're talking, and they're like, I don't know. And like, that's when we get the lawyer guy, because he's going to look at like what's going on.
Because he's also trying to be like, to defend the gym against.
Well, like, because like, liability, right?
Against the police.
So he's like, no, like nothing's going on. We got it figured out, because he's he's kind of like wants to keep the gym, and you can tell he really likes the gym, and for reasons we find out later, and I think he's on the brother's side because he wants all the entire gym to be automated.
Yeah, like he likes
he doesn't want to like work on anything. And so
I think the next death
is the locker one.
It's either the locker or the guy. I think it's actually the guy with the ribs.
This is another one where they don't really explain why the gym stays open. You remember in Killer Workout how like they just went on like as business as usual.
Well, same thing here.
Like people were just dying.
They were just like, oh, it's an accident, whatever. Like, well, eventually at some point in this movie, they stop. They don't even notice people dying.
Oh yeah, no, they just don't even care
because they're just like, have you seen this person? No, okay,
no. All right.
Because this guy's working out and like
he's on. It's like the butterfly machine where you put your arms together. I can't remember what they call it, but
it's like a arm chest press, but it's like where you're sitting. And it's kind of like it leans back.
Well, you like hear the computer, and it's like
increasing the weight,
increasing weight to 145, and you can see he's getting more and more concerned. It's increasing weight to this, and we forgot to mention the weird, just random British guy that
who disappears after this scene.
Yeah, he's gone after this scene. I mean, I would be too. After honestly, I'd find a new gym membership.
This is too wild for me.
But he like hits on the women. He's like a regular, and he like shows the women how to like do workouts,
even though he can't do them.
Yeah, but he tries to save.
But
he tries to save the guy in the butterfly press, and he goes and he's trying to get his arms. He's like, "Let go!" And he's like, I can't. And you see his ribs like cracking.
You hear cracking noises, and then his ribs
you see blood just gushing through his like mesh shirt,
and he dies. And they're just like crazy accidents, whatever. And then there's a scene where
the detectives don't really like do any detecting either. Up until this point, they don't really do much.
They suspect our main guy because they know about his wife.
Yeah, but they don't really do any like.
They're like
they don't do any like investigation. They don't shut down the gym. They don't like take pictures. They just like, that looks weird, and then they move on.
They just continue. Then there's like a scene where everyone's leaving the gym.
Yeah.
They're leaving the gym and they're all in their super Star Trek advanced locker room where everything.
Because you like key card in and like they have these like coat hangers, but you can push them.
They like slide in and out.
They slide into the lockers.
And then this woman's there, and she's the last one in the locker room, and all the fucking lockers start going bananas.
And she's like, "What's going on?" So she goes to her locker. And like, oh no, she's like starts getting backed into like a certain locker,
and it opens up,
and it's like, I love this shot because she's like getting backed up, she's all freaked out, and you just see this tiny little like black locker just ominously open.
Yeah, and you see a blue arrow, like you don't know if it's an arrow or a stick. You see a long blue thing poke out, and then it
pierces through her neck.
We
don't get a payoff of this until later, though.
Yeah, because the guy
takes his blind
lover
over to
get her stuff out of the gym.
Yeah, because her eyes has been burned.
And then she like she goes through her locker and like gets her stuff, and in the background kind of you see the body.
Yeah, I do like how they briefly show it, but they don't really show it because she's
blind.
Because she's blind, she doesn't see it, so you're not supposed to see the entire thing. Next death is the woman in the fucking Resident Evil basement, I think.
Yes.
Where she gets like acid rained on and like melts.
So she walks. Body melts. So the way this is set up is hilarious because she's in the bathroom, and then somebody just like. He's like blinking, you miss it. Somebody's just like, there's a note for you. And you don't see who the fuck it is.
She has like a huge crush on the main guy.
Yeah.
And she even does like matching outfits with him because they have a big, we forgot to mention this, but there's a big Mardi Gras party.
Yes, the movie is building towards this.
Yeah, there's a huge Mardi Gras party, and you know this is like our third act, right? This is the Mardi Gras party where like shit's gonna go down. It happens in like every slasher movie. So she gets this fucking note, and it just says, "Meet me in the basement and follow the map." And it cuts it off, but like this is really rudimentarily.
It's
drawn.
like a square map that
Oh my God,
they drew on
so
there.
stupid.
And she goes down the basement, and it looks like something out of Resident Evil or Silent Hill.
Yep.
And she goes, and there's like a closet full of, like, I'm assuming acid liquids.
Yeah, well, it's like cleaning chemicals.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they don't explain what was put in the sprinkler system, but the sprinkler system starts going off, and she's like, "Oh my God, my head is burning."
At first we're like, what's going on? But then it starts melting her skin off.
Yeah,
And then the next death is our man hires a parapsychologist.
let's talk about this guy before we get into this.
This is great.
I love how earnestly they try and sell this guy.
It's
but
great.
It is such a joke.
Well, he has a magical doodad that he got from a haunted house thingy.
Well,
and it detects.
It's like a syringe that has lights in it,
and it beeps.
And there's this gigantic suitcase
that it's connected to
that just has a bunch of fucking doodads in it.
But yeah, our guy hires him because he's getting weird messages, and he's convinced.
And the parapsychologist knows about. Well, he knew about Catherine.
Yeah,
because he brought over a little necklace thing.
Yeah. He looks at it and then tells him exactly. He tells them the plot of the movie.
Yeah. Well, it's just an excuse for an exposition dump,
Yeah.
so you don't really need to know what he's saying, obviously. But because he literally explains what's going to happen and what has happened,
and what is.
If you're not fucking brain dead, you know what's happening without this scene.
But it's great.
It's a pretty egregious.
It's wonderful
exposition dump.
No, it's wonderful.
Because he has the syringe.
Because he's the only one who tells you why she's in the wheelchair.
Yeah, because she had a spinal injury.
She got pregnant and had a spinal injury.
Yes,
and
lost the baby.
And lost the baby, and it put her in a wheelchair for life.
Yes.
And she got mean and jealous.
Yep. And
that's
basically went psychotic.
Yes.
And the guy, I guess they had suspected that the guy was cheating on her after her because she was horrible to him, basically.
And her brother thinks the same thing.
Yeah.
And he tells him all this, that he's worried because he's getting threatening messages on his computer.
So the whole thing is he's going to bring the parapsychologist over to stay the night at the gym
to investigate.
Yeah. So the parapsychologist starts mingling with the gym people, and then after they close, goes into the Resident Evil basement.
And he's walking around with his little doodad, and he finds the body of the woman who got burned alive.
Right.
Melted, and she is apparently still alive. Her heart is fully exposed and beating. And she's moaning in pain, even though her face is completely fucking gone.
And he doesn't scream or anything. He just has this shocked expression.
He drops his doodad and runs away.
When we have we have this wheeler thing for shipments that goes down the stairs, and he sees Catherine, and she grabs him and throws him against the ceiling. She
throws him 20 feet in the air,
and then throws him up the stairs.
No.
Oh no, she throws him into glass.
And he
because he cuts his face.
He has a gun that he brought with him that he made a point of showing our guy that he has a gun.
He pointed at Catherine and his hand just fucking explodes.
His hand completely explodes. And then she throws him all the way up the stairs, and he slides down the fucking equipment chute.
He's dead.
And he's dead.
Oh
my God.
Because the next few scenes, the next few deaths are at the party, basically, because this is where the party starts, because the Mardi Gras starts. But to explain the next death, we have to explain the lawyer and what he's doing in the fucking movie.
So the lawyer has been a backstabber whole time,
because there is this scene where he's with his secretary girlfriend, and they're supposedly fixing the electronics, but he's sabotaging
But he's actually sabotaging them.
Because what he wants to do is his whole plan is to
He wants the club.
He wants to discredit the guy and so badly that he sells the gym so
Yes.
that the lawyer can buy it at like a cheap premium because so many people have died there or like been injured. So like it's kind of weird because at this point you think it's all Catherine, but it's actually not. So the non-deaths were the lawyer,
Yeah.
but the deaths were Catherine.
Yes.
So there's two like plot lines going on
There's
right now.
two fuckers fucking with our guy.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
What
Here.
this poor man?
He just wants to run his gym.
He just wants to run his gym and fuck his blind girlfriend. Okay?
Yeah, his temporarily blind
that's
girlfriend.
all he wants to do. He just wants to live a life and just be free.
And they won't let him. And he has to deal with this backstabbing lawyer and his ghost poltergeist ex telling him to kill himself.
What a fucking shit show.
Telling him to kill himself.
So yeah, because he confronts the lawyer, and the lawyer's secretary finally fesses up to it, and now our main guy just thinks it's just, for like a brief second, thinks it's just the lawyer, but then like immediately, almost immediately, sees Catherine bathed in fucking red light, and she's telling him to kill himself. So
He also, I don't remember what tips it off, but he also suspects. So technically 3 people, because there's also the brother.
well, because the brother, while the blind girlfriend is over, goes over to his house and like threatens her basically. And so he suspects that he's doing something as well. And we get some weird scenes of the brother doing like dual voices.
There's like moaning noises and other really bizarre shit.
So on top of those two plots, the lawyer and Catherine destroying the gym, we also have a brother that I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty fucking sure that the implication is there.
Incest?
There is some incest plot going on.
Oh, it's definitely there. Because he even makes like a comment early in the movie about how close they were.
Yeah.
And
Because they're twins.
they're supposed to be twins. And
But
there's like a crazy deranged scene.
because he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. You make me
And she's
hurt
like,
people.
no, you have to.
And
And you
like-
see like a shot of like a naked woman's leg. And she's like putting lotion on. And then it like cuts to like the brother in like a makeup chair, completely naked. And he starts like screaming at the camera.
Yeah.
And that's when we're just like,
Well, the incest thing is because like we get voiceover of him, like it's showing his room, and it has all of Catherine's things, and he's like, "Stop making me do this. I don't want to like hurt people anymore." And she's like, "You have to. We have to do this." And he's like, "Oh."
and they both start moaning.
Yeah, it's
And,
really fucking weird.
It's great.
So
Great movie.
There's 3
Yeah.
weird plot lines going on.
But yeah, he, they, and of course, like when they investigate the brother or whatever, they're like, "Oh, I get it. He's dressing up like the sister. I get it. He's dressing up like the sister." But we know.
Well, it's like paranormal shit, right? So like we know something else is going on.
We saw her fucking throw the dude 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, like something paranormal is going on. It's like a ghost as well.
And
So not only do you have incest brother like dressing up like his sister, you have a lawyer fucking with stuff at the gym, you have a demon fucking ghost bride from the grave, and you also have fucking investigators investigating the fucking the gym itself. Mm-hmm. So there's fucking all this shit going on, and now we're at the Mardi Gras party.
yeah, and they're all like, "Look out for the brother. He's probably going to be dressed up like in a wig and everything and undressed. Look out for him." And everyone's having a party. Everyone's having a great time. And they leave this guy dressed like a pirate to guard the computer room.
Which he's like a fucking idiot, so I don't know why
And it's just
they
like-
left him. But
Well, it's like, I mean, we know why. Because,
I love how the fucking main dude is like, look for someone dressed like Catherine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And someone dressed like Catherine comes in, and he's like, "Who are you?"
well, because he's thinking, oh, the brother,
Yeah,
right? And then, of course, like a blonde woman walks in wearing like a muumuu or
like a
whatever.
nightgown. Yeah,
And he's like, listen, you can't be in here. And then she like takes off her and
Oh, I could be persuaded.
and starts like
Yeah.
rubbing her arms, and he's like, "Oh well, I guess."
I guess you can stay for a little bit.
And she just like, he's just like yapping, and she just sits there, and then like
Grabs his face.
and
Kills him. Because later we see like his face is all contorted.
he looks like the things from Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Eye of the Beholder.
And so that's the next death. And then the next death is this one's fucking crazy. The bathroom one. God damn, dude. So yeah, like the Catherine grabs the pirate outfit and starts like going around the party and like not talking to anyone. And you don't know what he's, but and then like she grabs like the girlfriend who's now eyes are fully repaired now.
She's healed now.
She's healed. Drags her into the tanning room
A tanning room, yeah.
and like ties her up. Right, that's not the death yet, so we'll get to that. But another woman goes into the bathroom. And like it's the woman that had the not the map woman, but there's another woman because they're all like flirtatious with the main guy because he's the owner, obviously. But they're all like flirtatious with him because Catherine doesn't like that.
Yeah, terrible.
Because Catherine misses him.
Yeah, she says that many times in the movie.
And
I need you to join me in hell.
Yep, she literally says that.
Yeah, forever.
And so she goes to the bathroom and looks at the mirror and it starts.
No, that's not the next death.
Oh no.
The next one was.
What is the next death?
I thought the next one. Yeah, the next one was the blender.
Was it the blender? And then the mirror?
Yeah, no, the blender.
I
fish.
thought it was okay.
Mirror.
All right, I got him. Okay, you're right.
So
like this is what I was talking about with like tonal shift, where it, like goes like Miami Vice, like stylistic, like side
at this point,
shots of the detective.
The detective's like he helped this woman like carry some like boxes away,
and they're like flirting,
and it's earlier in the movie.
This is like way early in the movie.
She was like talking with this girl.
I didn't even know this was foreshadowing.
And they got you. And she like turned on the blender and like started screaming. And then like the woman she's talking to freaked out and she's like, "It's a joke, look, it's just a tomato." She joked that her hand was getting chopped up by the blender, see?
Yeah.
And in this scene, it happens, well, her hand gets so annihilated by the blender
that she dies.
I just love
I love the detectives like desperately trying to like get it off, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that was my favorite. At one point, he's like, "Oh my god,
what the fuck?"
There's multiple scenes in this movie where someone says like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Or "What's happening?"
And I'm like, "Same."
And we're just like, "Yep, accurate."
Same.
But yeah, she also bleeds like 100 gallons of blood.
Out of just her arm.
You were mentioning Dead Alive.
Yeah,
it reminded me of that.
Yeah.
And
so
he's just like
blood.
Dejected, and he stands up, and the freaking like freezer door
opens, and he starts getting sucked into it, and he's like trying to hold on for dear life. He gets sucked into this thing. He's surrounded by health food except for Pepsi. Pepsi's there for a product placement.
There's a couple
apparently.
Pepsi in this, which is like the fact that this movie has product placement is psychotic.
So he's surrounded by health food, and it all starts like popping.
All of it starts exploding,
and there's these like barracudas or something, like fish,
frozen paper mache fish.
Their mouths start moving. And one of them looks at him, and he looks at it because he was like disgusted because they were cutting sushi.
It's the sushi fish.
You see, they were cutting sushi, and he was disgusted by it.
Yeah, that's
because I can't believe they're fucking serving this shit.
Raw fish,
and then he looks at this fucking barracuda thing, and it flies at him. I'm not even kidding. It flies at him and bites him in the neck.
And kills him.
And he dies, like, bleeding out while all his health food is exploding around him.
Psychotically exploding, yeah. And then
you're just
it's
like...
that woman...
You're just like,
with the mirror. Which, by the way, this is, like, also insanity, because...
I don't even know why this...
She gets... Because remember, she got knocked out by the lawyer.
Yeah.
Because the lawyer was stealing papers from our guy's office.
Yes.
and she wandered in there.
Which, okay, I don't get this scene.
What is there?
Because he's in the same room with the guy.
Yeah.
And the guy walks into the room. The girl walks into the room, does not see him for some reason.
It's supposed to be very dark, Will.
But it's not.
For us,
you
in
can
the audience.
see him, like, obviously just slowly walk over to the chair and, like, duck behind it.
That's for our benefit, Will.
And then he knocks her out. I don't even know why she gets, like, so fucking annihilated.
Well, he, like, grabs, like, a football trophy or something and knocks her the fuck out. And then later on, after madness occurs, they find her in there.
Yeah, and they help her out.
And they're like, you're okay. And she, like, has a giant cut on her head.
She's going to the bathroom to clean up, right?
And she walks in front of a mirror and is, like, looking at her cut.
I still understand why she deserved this fate, but...
Because fuck it. Because she's a... You know why, Will? Because just like Killer Workout's about a bunch of, like, attractive women getting fucking annihilated by a jealous, evil witch bitch. This movie is the same thing.
So the fucking mirror starts, like, reverberating, like, super fast, like, vibrating.
It looks like Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah.
And she's just staring at it. And after, like, 20 seconds of just insanity...
For no fucking reason, the entire mirror explodes, but not just her, not just the mirror.
It explodes her.
She fucking is like a fucking keg of dynamite, and just her entire fucking body just explodes.
There's like a half a second shot of the floor, and you see features of her face just laid across the floor.
And like women start screaming, but of course, no one stops dancing.
Oh, every time someone dies, it cuts back to people having the best time of their life.
I know. It even cuts back to the main guy having the time of his life for a couple times. And I don't know why they did that.
I was having the time of my life.
Yeah, seriously.
And then after this...
So he goes to the computer room.
There's the fucking lawyer.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Because the lawyer, after he jacks the papers, he goes and, like, talks to some woman, and he's like...
fuck him in the sauna.
He's like...
Oh, it's hotter in the sauna.
And he, like, rubs his hands. He's gonna get that
hotter
ass.
in the sauna.
And then they go in there, and he's making out with her. And they're kissing. And
it is so insanely quick, this death is...
No joke.
This caught me off guard.
I think it caught everyone off guard. When the movie finished, I went to the bathroom, and as I was in the bathroom washing my hands, this death popped into my head, and I started laughing to myself because it's so absurd.
Because for no reason,
they're kissing,
she goes to kiss his like cheek or something.
Like they're already kissing,
and his face just melts.
No, his face explodes. His like forehead explodes.
Well, it like turns into this mush.
Yeah, so his forehead explodes, and then there's a shot of like. Pumpkin mush
like, just dripping onto the ground, so he's like melting or something.
I don't fucking know. And her face is covered in blood, and then the sauna just starts like exploding.
I don't even know.
Oh, I lost my shit. I lost my fucking mind.
And we have to get to the ending to explain all the other deaths. Because
oh my god,
I am shocked that this movie has the kill count it does.
Bro.
So many people die in this movie. It's insane.
Well, eventually, after a while, they're fucking like... Because you find out kind of what we figured earlier.
Well, and like he knows that like Catherine's controlling everything and she's in the computer system.
And she's possessing the brother.
So he tries to go shut down the computer system, but of course Catherine and David like Catherine and like her brother are both there. And... he's like grappling with her, and the guy's trying to like shut down everything to like save the gym and like save his girlfriend because like she like shows him.
He does save the girlfriend, but Catherine starts a fire in the gym.
Well, also we also see that like leading up to this scene is one of my favorite scenes where you see the brother and the sister like fighting for control of the body.
Yeah, they're like
writhing
on the ground.
The main guy, you see them like switching, right? And like anyone else would be like, "This is fucking psychotic. What the fuck?"
No. They do the Abby.
This guy just like looks at him and is like, "David,
come on, David.
David,
Fight back.
Come on, David."
They do the Abby.
Yeah, David.
It's like Abby when he's like, I will kill you. No, you will not.
No, bitch. Just fucking cool as a cucumber.
And that's this, and he's just like, come on, fight back, David. And it's just he's just like, fuck it, it's not happening.
Yeah, so he just leaves.
So he saves his girlfriend, and Catherine starts a fire. And the whole gym,
like, everyone starts dying.
Well, it's like people stampeding over each other.
There's people like falling over like glass and cutting their like throats open and shit.
It's just
absurd.
Like,
before the final scene where they like some of them get out, it's like a death montage. It just like pans over the entire fucking gym. Everyone's fucking dead,
and people getting crushed and like all this shit.
There's probably over 30 people in this one scene that like get like absolutely killed.
And so our guy, he finds like the electrical cabinet.
Because the whole thing is Catherine wants him to like die in the same way that she did.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'll save your girlfriend if you just kill yourself.
You kill yourself, yeah.
In the same way that I died, and everything will be fine.
We'll live forever in hell.
You know, he can save all these people if he just lights himself on fire, but he refuses to do it. And so
Bro.
Because like that's why she starts the fire, so like everyone will die in the same way. Mm-hmm. And so he goes to the electrical box. And he grabs his shoe.
There's a big cabinet that says computer on it.
He ties a bunch of cords together, and then grabs his fucking shoe.
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
he takes the shoe in one hand and this fucking electrical cord in the other. It just rams them together and just makes this like the constipated face.
I don't even know, bro. It reminded me of like fucking Total Recall when they're getting like fucking bug-eyed on Mars.
Yeah, when they fucking like there's no oxygen.
Yeah. It was just like because he's just like, you go from him earlier, cool as a cucumber, like David, stop it, to this. It's such like a 180.
Yeah, because she threatened to kill his piece of ass.
And he goes fucking bananas in this. And it's just like sparks going up and down his body. And basically...
And Catherine's like getting electrocuted.
He blows up the computer and it electrocutes and lights Catherine back on fire. And she burns up.
Well, because they go back into the control room for some reason, because the detective's like, fuck this shit, and like shoots the door open.
Oh my god, and then they go in there.
I do love this scene because...
I think they're going there to open the doors.
Yeah, because Catherine gets the final bamboozle. Well, not even... This is like the first of the two final bamboozle.
Yeah. Because she's there, just a nice little corpse, burnt corpse.
Yeah, burnt corpse. You see part of her skeleton.
She reaches out, grabs him, and he rips off her arm.
And then the detective just like unloads a clip into her face.
Unloads like 5 bullets just point blank into the corpse face, and they
collapses onto the ground,
and they open the doors,
and like 5 of them escape,
and like out of like 50 people, 6 people live.
Cool, good job.
And they're all leaving in slow-mo, and then it's Catherine's body on the fucking ground, burnt as a crisp, being like, you got away this time.
And then it ends.
And then her eyeball explodes at the camera. Literally, white eyeball pus explodes at the camera, and the fucking movie ends.
Talk about a money shot, bro.
I can't fucking deal with this shit. What about the fucking...
This movie's fucking wild.
There's so much insane, hilarious shit.
I still love the parapsychologist. He's my favorite. The fucking like...
Oh, I love that. I love the...
Fucking, like the Ghostbuster guy with his doodad machine. Because I love when he's like carrying it in the Resident Evil basement. It's like this cumbersome fucking gigantic suitcase while he's holding the syringe. And he doesn't explain what any of it does.
He said it was like something that he got from a extremely haunted house.
Yes.
Of like 5 ghosts or something.
No, he was explaining about the cigarette thing, right?
I don't even know.
No, he was explaining.
Oh yeah, his cigarette case.
The whole joke was the cigarette case was from a haunted house, and like many people died, and it's a cursed object. And he's like, "Want a cigarette?"
Yeah.
That was the whole fucking joke.
While he's scanning it with his
That was the whole fucking joke.
with his doodad.
They had a fucking whole setup and fucking punchline for a joke that did not make me laugh at all.
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I was laughing.
Multiple things made me laugh in this movie, but it wasn't like the jokes in this movie.
I don't know.
It was everything else going on. Especially when she's like, "Come with me, Michael. Come with me and burn with me in hell."
I love. There's also a scene where it's like, Michael coming home or whatever, and it's just like this. She's on his balcony, and there's this like fucking red light and fog around her, and she's like, "Come to me."
He
Come to me.
runs up there and she's like, "Just jump,
just jump.
It's easy.
It's easy. You'll be with me forever." And you see some Goomba throw himself off the balcony, and then he wakes up. Oh my god!
I don't know, dude. This whole movie is fucking bonkers.
Or when David shows up to hassle our dude's temporarily blind girlfriend with a screwdriver.
To fix his terminal, and
Yeah.
she can't see anything, but he threatens her with a screwdriver, and then just walks away.
So then,
and
touches her
and aggressively grabs groceries from another fucking woman for some reason. I don't know.
And then there's a fucking scene where they're sitting at after this. It's Michael and his girlfriend sitting at his pool with a dog that you never see before or after.
One and only time, okay?
I even was like, is that a dog?
It's not like the dog came up and barked at David when he came over or anything like that. I also love the scene.
Unless they made a joke.
There's lots of implications.
Unless the implication is that after he fucking hassled his girlfriend, he went out and bought a fucking dog.
That is probably true. I also love the scene when they're at fucking dinner and he takes a fucking
piece of asparagus,
and she's like,
I makes her suck it.
He the tip of it.
It was this shot of her face and profile, side profile, and him in the back, and you see
the this piece of asparagus that looks very phallic.
The tip is very fat. Will
comes into frame, and she has to take a bite of it, and she's like, "I may never want to see again," or something like that.
Oh,
and it's
my God.
Holy shit, dude!
Oh my God!
There's so much random shit that happens in this movie. I honestly struggle to think of everything.
Yeah. Bad shit, insane editing.
There's so much
insane dialogue.
Why does the fat detective, the unhealthy one, just randomly put on a pair of sunglasses and decide to party it up with all
that's his flirt mode.
Yeah, he just fucking wears his sunglasses at night and fucking flirts with all the gym people. I don't know. The gym is so fucking weird too.
Oh, it's great.
It does look like a starship. It looks like fucking something out of Star Trek.
That's what. Yeah, it literally looks like a Star Trek set.
Yeah,
with everything's automated and fucking machines talk to you and everything's got fancy key card scanners.
There's a weird half wrestling mat.
Everyone just
boxing ring or something like that, and
chills in.
Yeah,
everyone just sits in there.
There's the random glass features everywhere, and
and all the glass is lit.
Yeah, and all the fucking
backlit,
workout equipment sticking out of the wall for no reason. It looks really weird.
Well, because it's automated.
Yeah, but do you notice in multiple scenes where they're working out, a lot of them are just working out on the ground. They're not even using equipment.
Yeah. Well, there's only
there's only 6 pieces of equipment in the entire gym.
Yeah,
so
there's one bench press, one bicycle, one there's one of each. Lots of floor room.
Did you notice how the gym equipment was set into the wall and it literally did the star? It spelled out the name of the fucking spa.
I did. There's a lot of weird little details and shit.
There's another shirt I need to buy now. I need to track down a
Star Body Health
Star
Spa?
Body Health Spa shirt.
Which bitch?
I still need to buy the Dragon Sound t-shirt.
Dragon Sound, yes. Rhonda's workout.
I have the Rhonda's workout one. I actually made it into a muscle tee.
Amazing.
So
You know?
I'm collecting merchandise from these movies.
Apparently, you know, a gym, that's the place to setting a movie.
Yeah.
You got a gym, you have a jealous...
I think more movies need to do it.
A jealous, burned woman.
The witch bitch.
The witch, in this case, she's burned to death. In Killer Workout, she was just burned neck down. You know?
Like, I still love in Killer Workout how she was like objectively really attractive,
but she has pretty.
But like, everyone was like, "Oh God, no, she's scarred. I can't do anything with that." Ew. What the fuck, dude? It was so fucked up.
It was hilarious.
She's like this fucking gorgeous woman, and they're like, "Ew,
she's burned.
She's burned.
She's gotta kill all the perfect women of the gym." Will.
But in this one, she's like dead. So
she's
like
dead. Yeah.
She's dead. Still a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
But like dead and like just a total maniacal.
But in this, she's just like
total maniacal, like
incredibly, hilariously evil.
Yeah. Like comically evil.
Because in like Killer Workout, they hide that it's Rhonda. And then, you know, I mean, you can figure it out. But they hide that. And this is no hiding. Like,
no, it's like it's out in the open, like from like pretty much the jump.
Yeah. As soon as you see her fucking maniacally pouring gasoline on herself in a field and then like lighting herself on fire, you're like, okay.
I just love the multiple storylines going on all at once, and like,
oh, I love that everybody is trying to get to him.
Yeah.
Everyone,
this poor guy.
This dude who was just like,
what a fucking stroke of luck.
Yeah. He just wants to live his life with his new girlfriend.
Yep.
And they just won't let him.
Nope.
His dead wife, her brother, the cops, his lawyer.
Everyone's out to get this guy. What the fuck did he do?
And I love that at the end of it all, everyone dies.
Except for him and like the one guy that didn't like backstab him.
And then there's also that fucking shot of like, remember it's David like screaming at the computer screen, and it's like distorted, and it's like they superimpose like the two faces on each other. Like,
well, and again they do that right before he starts writhing on the ground.
Yeah.
And he's just like, David,
fight back, David.
I
know you were in there, David.
David.
How could you let this happen?
David, come on.
How could you let your dead sister take over?
How could you do this?
How could you fuck your sister, David?
They never go into that.
No, they don't fucking they just throw that in there to be like ha 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 ha. Like a little fucking gremlin.
Like, look, they're so evil. They even have incest.
They just throw that in there to be like trolls.
Okay. So
listen,
we do this every episode, but you know what it's going to be. Shitty to pretty.
I'm sorry.
It's a 10.
I'm deeply sorry. This is, no joke, one of the funniest fucking things
unintentionally
I have seen in a very long time. This is up there with some fucking GOAT movies.
Yeah.
Of just hilarious. Every choice in this is hilarious.
Yeah, when they're trying not to be, which is even funnier.
I will 100% rewatch this.
Oh, absolutely. I've already rewatched Killer Workout.
Yeah, like this is
because I think Killer Workout is hilarious. The just egregious use of fucking aerobics.
Oh, Killer Workout! They were just like, "Are you're not enjoying this scene? Have some women in aerobics."
There you go. Oh, we'll sprinkle in some death here and there, but here's fucking women in aerobics.
And this movie's just like, let's throw in the psychotic camera angle. Let's have some weird sound effects.
Let's do like a weird dolly shot where like no one is acting like a real human being.
Let's have some crazy like tracking shots and like first person like there's like a 4-minute long tracking shot of them searching David's apartment.
Yeah.
It just follows every room,
it's
and then like
crazy.
And then it ends with like a mirror shot.
And the tone is all over the place, and like
fuck a tone.
Even the music is fucking all over the place.
Bro.
And there's like a scene where it like goes from like them finding out David is like dressing up as his sister and like like potentially murdering people, and it goes literally from that to them setting up the Mardi Gras party and like Michael being all like happy and like oh yeah, like let's get this ready, and then like going to the multiple people and like chatting it up with them, and I'm like, you just learned that your fucking tech bro like brother-in-law is like gonna murder people, and this is how you choose to react.
Well, he told the pirate man to watch the computer room. Well,
and he's fine. Pirate man.
Be on the lookout for David dressed in drag.
Pirate Man is going to be fine.
Nobody predicted that it's literally the sister.
You could literally predict that, like, David is going to do some fucked up shit, if not the sister. So I don't know why he was, like, all happy and shit, but they literally do that. The tone shit.
Was like,
it's like fucking Whiplash.
Well, he's like, listen, David's going to be in drag. Everyone's going to tell. But, you know.
The tonal whiplash in this movie sometimes just fucking screeching.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's fucking they go all over the fucking place. It's crazy. Oh my god. But yeah, go watch Death Spa, and honestly, they do a double feature. Killer Workout and Death Spa. Those are the two. I can finally recommend 2 gym-based horror movies. Finally.
You got one normal slasher, no supernatural stuff, and one supernatural one.
Yeah.
You got the best of both worlds.
One with like just crazy amounts of aerobics, and one with like
showers and
really
saunas.
Weird shit and lots of nudity.
And yeah.
It's great.
And a witch bitch.
Yeah. So go watch both of those. Double feature. Fuck yeah. Rhonda's workout and what was it? Star Body Health Spa. Jesus Christ.
What a name.
I don't know. I could talk for hours on this, but we've already gone an hour, so we'll call it there.
Yeah.
Before they mostly come out at night. This has been Will.
This has been Alex.
And we'll talk to you later, hopefully with 2 microphones next time. Hopefully. God, I mean, fucking as long as we're not cursed.
2?
Yeah, 2.
2 microphones.
Come live with me in hell.